even as God for Christ's sake hath forgiven you. And that's what I'm saying. They grieved the Holy Spirit so long that now that it don't mean nothing. It's just become normal. You know, like we said, you know, we've even talked about that people don't respect leadership. There's a lot of people that don't. They don't have no respect for a pastor. There's things that people said to me that there is no way in this world I'd have ever said to Buddy Harold. I'd have never said that to that man. If I'd had a disagreement or something with him, I would approach him in a respectful manner, but not in the shape that some people's approached me before. But whenever it came through, at the time, I done better. It still kind of bothered me, and it got to me. But then, you know, I got to get over it. Got to let it go. Got to understand that they're a babe and they don't understand. But they haven't been taught. There's a lot of people that haven't even been taught the basics, and they've been in this a long time. They haven't even been taught the basics.
And a lot of people don't want to know them.
No, they want. But that's why I say that what we said right here, they have become captive. They've become bound, and what that is, what is it? That's that comfort zone. The enemy's got them in that captive, bound comfort zone that they want to stay in, and they want to stay in that area. And if they can stay in that area all they want to, but several problems, major problems with that, is that they're not going to grow out of that. They're going to continue to get wounded, and I don't know if they're going to make it to heaven.
Well, the devil's setting them up. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's setting them up for a fall. You know, he starts with these little, you know, and if you don't eventually learn, you know, some people never learn from what they do. Because they've done it so long, it's just a way of life, and it don't seem right to them.
They don't want to learn.
They don't want to learn.
They don't want to learn.
Because it's just the way they do it. It's their way or no way.
And the simple fact is what we're saying. They're captive. The enemy has captive. And Christ has said, I captured that captivity. I've set you free if you will learn. If you will take what your teachers teach you and you learn from it and grow from it, you'll learn how not to become captive by the enemy. Captivated and pull back and get into that comfort zone. Well, when you look at the whole church world, it's everywhere. It's not just in this church, it's every church.
But show me how. My mind can't go to that place that how does people say mean, ugly, cruel, hurtful things to other people and not know that that's not right? How do they do that?
Just as much as the no-hellers think that they're fine. They just get to where and be mean to children or anything. You know, one of the old stories that y'all had told me about was that a former pastor that y'all had, and whenever somebody get mad or upset, they would send flowers. But let me ask you, did that help that person grow, or did that help them degrow?
It helped them in that.
It actually pushed them lower. It didn't help them grow out of that place when that pastor should approach that person and said, Sister, we need to talk. I need to help you. If you'll let me help you, I can help you. And if you don't, then that's fine. But I'm going to help you grow. My job is to help you grow and get you grown to where you won't be, and you can grow and enjoy and have a life and have it more abundantly. Not only here, but have life eternal.
And our job is to listen and zip it.
But do and all do, all work together. That's what he said right here. Work together jointly in a one body, working together with one mind, one accord, together. But
everybody's not going to agree with what everybody says, but you don't do. I mean, you don't. Lord, I would never think to go to a pastor and disagree. I mean, I would disagree in myself, and maybe between me and God, but I would never. To me,
all right, I've had a lot of things. I've been called a liar. I've been called a little bit of everything.
Oh
but
my God, I would be scared. me.
It's like, it would be fear.
Uh-huh.
I could not go to shame and say anything that I thought was out of place, wrong, or anything. I would be scared. I would be totally scared.
Now, I could do that. I could go, not understanding maybe, I think I have the right to do that.
Right, absolutely.
But to be mean and ugly.
But see, that got turned around on me, and that's why I say the pastor's always wrong. This person turned this around on me and said, you said we could bring anything to you. I said, yes, you can, but you can't call me a liar 4 times and expect me not to get upset. I'm sorry. I'm a fleshly being too, and I got upset, and you're right, and I'm sorry I got upset, but that's the 4th time you called me a liar, so I think we might ought to go. We might ought to just let this go right now, and
That would be the most horrible, I couldn't do that. If I thought mean, ugly things that we all do about, the devil will put, that burden flag, you don't have to build a nest. You don't have to, we all think bad things, but we don't have to spit them out our mouth.
yeah,
We've got to have control over things.
yeah.
Yeah. And we all do fail in that at times, but you don't be mean to people. You don't just intentionally just treat somebody mean. And knowing what you're doing. Now people know what they're doing.
Oh, absolutely.
And they say they're hurt and they want to hurt somebody else.
They want somebody to hurt as bad as they're
They've
hurt.
got a miserable life, they got a miserable life, and they can't stand it if somebody else is happy, and, feeling the Lord, and they can't stand it. People's like that, they just can't.
Yeah,
And like I said, it's not just here, it's everywhere.
it's everywhere.
It's in the world here.
It's everywhere.
It is.
But we either realize it and start fixing it, or we stay in our captivity place. And I'm going to tell you, that's what the Bible, that's what we want to leave here tonight, knowing that if scars and wounds is holding you, you're captive. The enemy has captivated you. He's bound you. You've become bounded. The enemy has bound you. And there's people right now that won't step out and do the works that they know they're supposed to do because of that. And a lot of people today is simply they don't want to be committed. People don't want to be committed to doing anything. They don't. It's hard, like we said, it's a sad thing. All the years that we've been together, we can't get everybody together. Cannot get everybody in one service. It's almost impossible to get everybody to come to one service. And that's sad. That we can't even do that, can't come together that much and put ourselves to the side. And that's what he keeps saying, and that's the hardest thing. If you look at deny self, be servant, push to the side. You got to push yourself to the side. You got to push yourself to the side.
Really, if you really think about it, when you're pushing yourself to the side and you're doing for somebody else, you're a much happier person. You are.
Oh, yeah.
You're denying what you would want to do, for somebody else.
Yeah, absolutely. But that's what I think it comes down to, is that because of these scars and things in our life, and a lack, when we look back at the situations, and I hope you get a chance maybe to look at it, and I know we hate to bring some of them up, but if we look at some of the scars that happened in our life, if we could have looked at them at the spiritual knowledge that we have now, would that really have scarred us as bad or even at all at that time? It probably wouldn't even have scarred us.
Probably not, because you know what you know.
You know what you know now. And that's why I say that lack of that. But just think what a gift we're getting here. And I know we cannot be the only church getting this in the world. But think what a gift that God has given us here. That we can go through life and grow and not have to face a wounded heart. No matter what it is, if we want to grow in Him. No matter what tomorrow holds, we don't have to be wounded. We don't have to be captive to the enemy if we don't want to. We're supposed to have power over him. But the truth, and people won't ever admit that, but you can tell them right now the enemy's controlling you. But he ain't done. I'm here, ain't I? Well, are you doing all the